I saw a little creature about the size of my thumb on the driveway, and I couldn't tell what type of an animal it was, so I brought it in and wrapped it up to warm it up, and then got on the internet and did some research, and I thought, I think I have a squirrel here. And I saw that sometimes baby squirrels fall out of their nest, and sometimes mother will come back and get them. So I put him in a shallow box, and I watched from a distance, and actually the mother came down and examined him and then left. I really didn't think he would survive, but I decided to give it a try. I began him on puppy milk formula. I had to feed him that every 3 hours around the clock. So I had to do that for a period of weeks. So that was the most difficult part, like having a newborn baby in the house. When he was about 30 days old, he opened his eyes. He was beginning to crawl on me. As time went on, I began to realize that he was going to survive, and him and I became friends. At 13 weeks, it was time to release him. So I bought a squirrel house. I opened the door to the pet care, and he leapt out, landed on the tree trunk, and ran right up and went right in that house, and he loved it, and that was his home. He bonded with me. Even after I released him, I could go out in my backyard and shout his name, and he'd poke his head out of the squirrel box, and sometimes he would run down and hop on me. He comes in the house when he wants to. I never know when he's going to show up. Come on in, Bob. Come on in the house. How you doing this morning? I'd say his behavior is about halfway between a dog and a cat. I put in that Ring camera so that I would know when he's out there. Just kind of makes a little wind chime sound on my phone, and I go look out the window. And typically he's sitting on the top of my barbecue grill, just looking in the window like, where are you? I'm out here. We're friends, and sometimes he'll sit on my knee while I watch television. When he's ready to go outside, just like a pet, he'll run to the door. And he'll run back to me and jump on me, run to the door, run back and jump on me. So I know he wants to go out. So then when I start walking to the door, he'll sit on the back of my hand. When I open the door, then away he goes. He leaps out, takes off. He is very intelligent. He is affectionate, very affectionate. Well, I never did have a real affinity to squirrels until Bobby showed up. And then once I learned how affectionate he was and we developed our relationship, then I began to observe all the other squirrels and realize that they're a nice little animal.